So if you're actually subscribed to my channel or actually watch my videos, then you know that I recently made a video about me making the fastest 3x3 trapdoor, and I didn't actually make it in the video, but I showcased it in the video. Then me and Joshy Boy, Joshy Boy, we made this one. We made it smaller. Oh boy, I want to make a larger one. Not a larger one, a horizontal one, or vertical one. What am I saying? Not sure. But this is the layout right here. At least some of it. I have to finish constructing it. I'll be right back. Construction. Dum 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 dum. Okay, believe it or not, as fast as that was, took me all of like 2 minutes. The whole entire layout is done. Time to do this with my fingers. Oh boy, let's try this out. So, what we have to begin with is a block here. I don't know why I don't have this block here, but this is actually a door block, believe it or not. It ends up being a door block at some point at least. So, this is the door's open stage. So, this is its primed, I guess. Yeah, this would be extended, I think. Well, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't change the speed, but we'll have it extended. So, now what we do is, for the first move, we extend all 3 of these pistons. So, those all extend. This extends, these extend, and that's it for the first move. For the next move, this piston extends, meaning the whole entire door is now completely closed. So that's the thing. And then I'm pretty sure this retracts, so that retracts that block. And then for the bottom, this all can extend. And then on the back here, we have this feed tape. So this retracts, and since we have no more moves left in the closing of the door, we will do nothing else except for this crucial part over here, which is retract this, and then extend this. Trust me, that is very important. Although, since we're doing that, all we have to do on this side is activate this piston here, and then this piston. So this is most of the feed tape already done. We can fit it in with this because of the amount of moves. It takes the same amount of moves for both. So we can do that, and that's pretty simple. Now for the opening, we have this already pre-extended, so I should have done that before. Now we have this extend, and then that's the first move. And these can all retract too, just so my mental state is more clear. And then we have this retract, so these both retract at the same time. Except I think I missed one. Oh wait, no I didn't. Okay, so let's try this again. So this extends, or rather, yeah, that extends. And then this is put back, so this block here is no longer in front, while this extends at the same time, so that's a thing. And then this retracts, and this extends at the same time. Then at the same time, once again, this extends, this retracts, and this retracts. Then for the closing, this retracts. Well, yeah, that would have retracted before. This is actually extended, and then this pulls the block back, this pushes down, and then this makes it seamless, like that. And then this just retracts, and then this goes down. Very stupid. I explained it in the worst possible way, mainly because I don't really know it properly, fully, 100% myself. But we will try our best to make this as functional as possible. Also, I don't know if I'm recording in the right aspect ratio. Please tell me I'm recording in the right aspect ratio. Let's start wiring things up. So, we do have to have an instant monostable right here. And I say instant, it's still going to be one redstone tick off, but it's close enough. So right here, we're going to have a comparator. I mean, this isn't the only way to make an instant monostable, but it's my favorite way. Comparator on subtract mode. We're going to fill that furnace with 1 item, so it's going to have a signal strength of 1. So we're going to have a block right here at some point, and then right here. We're going to have redstone dust go up that, so here and here. And then that's going to do this. So that's not going to activate anything on the rising edge, but on the falling edge, let's just put this in front. That's going to pulse this piston very quickly, which is very convenient, and it doesn't do anything on the rising edge, so when I power it, nothing happens. When I depower it, things happen. And this is very useful because observers in Bedrock are slow. Obviously, they're just too slow to use because then we'd have a lot of input delay. Nobody wants that. That's disgusting and bad and terrible. So, now let's begin with the actual redstone. Also, if I can edit this fast enough, this video will release on Christmas Day. Which, yeah, if I do end up editing fast enough, chances are I will not end up editing fast enough, and this will not be released on Christmas Day, but at least I tried. Okay, so my question is a torch right here too soon? I'm pretty sure that does need to be 1 redstone tick off. Well, that doesn't count. We need this block to be 1 back. Yeah, that's way too soon. Okay, so let me actually test the timing I had on the other door. How much time did I have there? So theoretically, this coming out of a torch should only have to be one redstone tick added, so we'll just add one there, and that should be going into a block. So when I test this, this should be reliable, so let's see. I think that is reliable. I'm pretty sure that's reliable, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna test it several times just to make sure it actually is. And it's not. Okay, we need another redstone tick. Let's go. I'm very glad I did actually test that out, because otherwise the bad things would have happened. Let's see, what am I gonna do? I'm going to, let's see. I'm gonna sit in silence and think. Probably take a repeater output into redstone block, and that is not a redstone block, but I think I have room for this. Yes, I do. So this goes down here, extends, and that is a redstone block right there. That's gonna power that for the time I need. I think I should make that 3 ticks, question mark? I'm not sure. Let's test it all. That is too soon. We're gonna have to add another one. Now this should all be operational. Nice. So this block right here needs to just extend when this torch turns on, which is not that hard to do, just a little bit annoying because I don't really have room for that I have planned to use. But what I should be able to do is, let's see, take a solid output from this. So that goes down there. Yeah, that would just go down there. And then I would need about 4 ticks on this. So there we go. We can take that. And I think that would be operational. So let's test that out. We should have a block go into that position right there. So let's just close up our door fully and then extend this. There we go, the door is fully closed, and then we should be able to have the block go into the position we want. There we go. Okay, now we just have to work on the closing of this. So yeah, that's gonna need a lot of work. But everything begins somewhere. So what I am doing right now is I'm just leading some redstone into this, which should be able to take that back. So let's just test that. There we go. And then now we have to just pulse this piston. Pretty sure we can also use an observer for that. So let's just grab one. Probably the most janky redstone I've done all day, but we shall test it. I think that might be too soon, so I'm just going to be safe and add another redstone tick down here. But let's see how this opens. So I think that's actually late. I might be wrong, but I think that's actually late. So let's test this again with the new timing. So there we go. Power that, then yeah, that is perfect. That is exactly what we want. And we just need to repulse this piston. Oh no, I did not leave space for that, did I? Please tell me I left space for that. I think I did, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we did, okay. We left enough space, just enough space to power that piston again, which scared me. I thought we would have to make the door bigger, and I don't want to make the door bigger, but I think there's a comparator on top of that, so we'll just replace that later. And then comparator right there. And I'm pretty sure if we just make this block a lamp, we should be fine. Although we do have this block to worry about, although that is just a simple change of dust. Okay, so extend, and then retract. Yes, that is perfect. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's legendary. Okay, so now, wow, not used to things working the first time. So now all we have to do is repulse this piston, which should be relatively easy. All we have to do is really take an output from the bottom. Probably just run that into a block if I'm going to be absolutely honest. That should be operational, so we'll just pretend it is by doing that. And then for the closing, we just need a falling edge monostable to activate this when everything else is done. Which is probably the most difficult part of this, to be honest. Which, let's see. Actually, don't need a falling edge monostable, I just need something to activate at a certain time, which I can easily just use. I'm thinking, probably redstone lamp on that block, just being deactivated right here into, no, we can't do that, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, I'm very sad. Although, could we just do this? I'm cheating right now, but I think we could just do that. Actually, we can totally just do that, although I think that's a little bit late. We'll test it out. We will test it out right now. Let's extend this, and let's test it out. So, we should, no, that is not what we, no, we don't want to do that. We want to extend this, And that piston did not extend before. Although I don't think that's much of an issue because of how late we're extending this one. That is perfect. That is perfect. That is so good. Oh my gosh. That is... Let's just watch this for a second. That is perfect. Let's slow the game down. Oh my gosh. That is so good. So all we have to do is put this random tick speed up to another number. So there we go. And then probably just power... Why didn't... Oh, right, I forgot about the fact that I just lowered my TPS. I'm kind of dumb. Okay, so we extend this. That is the full closing right there. That is so satisfying. That is so satisfying. Okay, now we do this. Oh boy, everything is max speed. And it closes early too. Oh my gosh, it closes perfectly early too. I love this so much. This is perfect. This is amazing. And I even made I made it so small on the side. Oh, I know. People have made max speed openings in like one wide areas. I know Test, I don't know if Test made it, but I know Test showed one off. But this is good for me. I like this. Why doesn't extend? Thank you. Let's make the game normal speed now. I'm feeling very confident after that. I'm feeling very confident after that great success. Let's try this again, but before we do that, you know I'm the aesthetically pleasing one. Let us replace this block for... Why am I replacing... What am I doing with my life? For the closing, what do we have to do on this side? We have to retract... We have to extend this block. And then for closing, we have to... Okay. That's actually pretty simple, because what we can do is we can just have a type of monostable, so that just goes into this redstone dust, I guess. So let's just grab a redstone dust, and then this other side just goes into a 4-tick repeater. So 4-tick repeater right there. And that should be 100% operational. I think, at least, I hope, maybe, possibly, not sure. We're just going to power these pistons. I'm going to make it super sync by making these all 2-tick repeaters. And the reason for that is because this other side is going to have to open 2 ticks later. I don't want to make it unreliable open because that's kind of bad, ew, disgusting. So we want that to be 2 ticks after. And then this up here is going to be 2 ticks after as well. So the old door is nice and sync. Boy, oh boy, I need to make this video so interesting. Should we flash lights? Should we, make it super bright and eye-catching? No, that's boring. How do we make this video interesting? I actually have no clue. That was kind of just my thought process when making this video. I'm not sure how to make it interesting. But I do know what we have to do for this side, so I'm just going to pretty much just copy the entire version of the floor trapdoor, but just make it vertical, so it's cooler. So, we're just going to take an observer right there, and that's going to be going into a block right there. So, not there, right there. And then when we activate this, this is the entire closing. So this is what the closing is. Super simple, except this then retracts, and then this is held down there. So the way we do that is by inputting a signal into a block. So block right here, right down into that. Probably going to be input from this side. So that powers that on a transparent block, so it doesn't power the piston. That powers that line when this block is extended, so like that. But then 5 redstone ticks later, this retracts, which means this all goes back, then this is held out for more redstone ticks. I'm talking a lot. And I think we did that relatively easily. So now we have this circuit, so what we should see is this entire thing extend very quickly, and I also wired up another part of the door, which we will see. That worked 100%. Although that might have been too much time, I have to actually test it out, so let's just do that. Okay, so now all we need to do is power these bottom pistons, and we kind of already did all the logic for that other side, so don't have to worry about that anymore, although getting an input down here is going to be absolutely horrible. Let's see. That's already 1 tick, that's 1 tick. I think if we have this going into a block, then it should be completely fine. So I'm just going to grab a piston, if I can find one, so right here. Put that right here, that's going to redirect the dust, and when a torch is placed on it, it's going to invert, soft inversion, love ya, and that's going to create a torch clock. I do not like that. That is burnout bad. We can just power this block, and then we can have a torch right here. Pretty sure that powers at the right time, so there we go. So we are chaining these now, because that's literally how desperate we are. We have to chain these. We're going to put a bed right here. That's not going to cause any problems, is it? No, it's not. So that goes right there. We're going to place a block entity right there. So cauldron, my favorite, because it's cool looking. Then we're going to grab a water bucket, place that in cauldron, get rid of the water bucket because we're probably not going to use it for the rest of the door. Cool. Now we have that. I'm very scared to do this, but let's test the opening. So what we should have is this piston extends after this retracts. Let us see. Kind of. I'm not sure what happened, but kind of. I don't know what I'm saying, but kind of. I'm a little confused as to why it didn't work perfectly. Although I might have a solution. Oh, yep, that's why it didn't work perfectly. Okay, makes sense. How did we manage to do that? Of course I know how we managed to do that. It's also extremely late. Oh boy, we have to change that. I'm also very glad I added that obsidian because otherwise my door would be an absolute mess right now. Okay, let us close that. That, I do not think that's operational. Wait, what just pulsed? We'll look at that in a minute, although I'm not even sure what just pulsed. Ah, yeah, that was very confusing. I'm probably just gonna tag an obsidian down here. Oh yeah, I totally know why that. Yeah, I remember now. We don't need obsidian there. I'm being dumb. I remember we had this extend late, and that's why we had those 4 ticks there to make that a thing. So this extends later, so we have time to do that. Although I don't think 4 ticks is even enough, so I don't know why I tried to do that in the first place. Okay, so now we shall test. Okay, that one piston extended way too early, but we have the idea. Now we just need to make that piston extend a lot later. It looked like it was about 3 redstone ticks early. So we're just going to add that delay right there. Then put this block back because it kind of got lost last time. Just lost. I like when things get lost in my piston doors. But that was a perfect closing. And that was a little bit late on the retraction. So we're just going to take away ticks as we should, as we do. Activate. Okay, that didn't work, which means you do have to add another tick here, which is not too much of an issue. So there we go. Nice. And then all we have to do now is retract all this. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now we just need to power this line, which should be relatively easy. I can actually take an output from this as well. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's a thing. I think that's max speed, actually. That's max seam speed, I'm pretty sure. Oh, can we make that 1 tick earlier? Please tell me I can make that 1 tick earlier. If I can, that would make my day. Although I do not think I can. Oh, I can! I can! Let's make sure this is full speed. Let's see the speed test. So we just have to, once again, increase our random ticks per second. And then we can look at this. So close it. It's going to be slow, but who cares? So that's the moves that we want. Although I do want to add some delay up here. For the bottom, we can add one. No, we can't really add a tick there because that's coming from that. I guess we can change this into a normal redstone dust right there. And then have redstone go into this. So I think that would be the same exact timings. If not, I'll just look back in the recording and change it back. But this is operational. That is operational. Let's see that again. I'm not sure if... Oh, that's completely sync. That's completely sync. Okay, then we see this. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen and boys and squirrels. That was a joke from like a TV show from when I was like 3 years old. It was really corny, but I still use it to this day with people I actually talk to. I talk to people. Am I a social introvert? What am I? Am I an extrovert? I don't know what I am, but I know that I did indeed finish this 3x3 piston door. It is the fastest in MCBE. I am so proud of myself. I made this so quickly, and oh boy, let's just watch this. This is so majestic, and it's sync too. It's so good. It's like actually sync too. I'm so proud of this door. And then we open it. Look at that. That's so good. That's so good. That's so... Oh, okay. Well, you guys have seen it. That's it from me. And also, if I am editing this quick enough, then it is Christmas Day. Happy, Merry Christmas, or whatever. You celebrate merry, 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 fun times. Enjoy your day, and goodbye. Well, thank you for watching, and also thank you, Fyro, for giving me the epic music to play in the video. It was really, really kind of you to let me use it, so make sure to check out their channel. They're pretty much at 200 subscribers, so maybe we can bring them to 250, not sure, but that's about it for me. I've said that twice, saying it again. Bye.